Hey everybody, welcome back to the video. In this one we're gonna be learning about ColorChooser. So before going into the video, I would appreciate you guys liking and subscribing the video and feel free to comment. So let's go into the topic. So this ColorChooser is a lot of fun to do. Like before the topic, I'm just saying because it's a lot of fun and you can like change the text, colors and stuff. So this ColorChooser lets users or us to pick a color and then do something with that. So you can change the text color automatically and you can do many things with this. So that's what basically we can do with this color chooser. And we probably never heard this term. Some people didn't heard it, but it is actually used in like paint and stuff. So if you're on Windows or something kind of like that and you have paint installed, so that's basically an app in which you can like paint and stuff. So that's not that required, but in that if you have your custom colors and stuff, so you can pick your own color, and that's when you can have this color chooser. I know many of us don't know what is color chooser, but if I run this you probably would have understood. So if after I give the example, you probably should understand. So first let's start off by importing our TCancel module, and let's also import something called color chooser. So first I'm gonna import from TCancel, import the color chooser. And after this, after having your TCancel module and also color chooser imported, we have to create our window. So let's just do that, and then also of course run this event loop or window.main loop, and that should be it. So normally let's just say I want to change the text color after I write something and stuff, so we can even do that. So first I have to create the entry, so let's just do that entry, and then I'm gonna have window because it should be in a window, of course, and then I'm gonna have a font because the font, like whenever I run this, is gonna be so small. So let's just change this to, let's just say Arial, and let's just keep it 30, and I guess that should be it. So now let's also change the background, so let's just keep BG equals, and let's just say blue. And if you forgot how to keep background, it's of course you can keep hex code and stuff, but you can just write the color name, it doesn't matter. And after that we don't have to change the foreground, right, because it should automatically change for us whenever we click a button and stuff. So first let's begin off like by having something like button, because this button lets us pick something, so let's just do that. And then basically this button lets us pick like whenever we click it, basically change the foreground color, or we can even name it change color if you want, but I'm just gonna name it button. And then I'm just gonna have window, and then I'm gonna have, let's just say text equals, I'm just gonna keep change color of the text, change color of the text, and that should be it. So whenever we click that button, it's gonna have a command and it's gonna go to that specific thing. So I'm just gonna name the command as change color, and I'm just gonna probably create right here, and you can create it anywhere you want, that doesn't matter. And let's just copy this instead of writing all this, so let's just do that, and there, and we have our function created. And now we can basically have anything inside this, but since this is a color chooser, we just have to change the color. So first we have to start off by having the user that they pick color in a variable. So first I'm gonna create a variable named their color, or let's just keep it a equals, and then we have to use colorchooser.askcolor, and this is basically gonna let them ask. And there are many things you can do, like as you see, chooser, everything, these are all the things you can do with this, so it doesn't matter, but most of the thing that is used is the ask color, and that should be it. So now whenever we store this, it's gonna give the hex value or the RGB and stuff whenever we print this. But let's say we want to change the color, because that's what we want to do. So if you want to do that, it's gonna return basically two values, like kind of like in a tuple, but if you want you can take in a list, but I'll say to take in a tuple is very easy. So basically it's parentheses, so that's what we have to remember if you remember tuples. And it's gonna have something like RGB right here in parentheses. So basically if you remember the indexes, like I said in my previous videos, you would remember. So let's have our indexes to show you guys. And after having the RGB, it's gonna have something like hex code and hex, just like that, and this is what is basically gonna print us. and these RGB is gonna have something like this, so that's what it's gonna print. So that's what it's basically gonna print, and we don't have to worry about this that much. But we just what we have to remember is the hex code, because with this we can change the colors, like even you can change the background with the hex codes, right? So that's what we're gonna do. So we're just gonna get the part of it. So first I'm just gonna name a variable name b equals a of 2, and which means basically we're accessing the first element. I changed it to, oh my bad, so I have to keep it 1 because the index of the second, which is the hex code, is 1. So that's what we have to do. And after storing this, we can change the entry. So entry.config, basically if you don't remember config, you can change the properties and stuff. It's basically kind of like changing font inside this. So to do that, you can do entry.config and font and stuff. So but this is rarely used, so I recommend like doing this style, but since we are in a function, we better do this one. And here I'm just gonna have my foreground equals and then change it to B. So this foreground is equal to B, which is the hex code that we pick, I guess. So that should work. And let's also pack this button right here, button.pack, and also we have to pack our entry. So let's just do that right here, and entry.pack. And let's just run this to see our output. Hopefully we don't get any errors, so let's just wait for output. And we have to get our temperature. As you see, we got it, and I can just type anything. Default is black, so let's click on let's just say hello, and let's just change the color of the text. So let's just say red, and I guess okay. And as you see, our text color has been changed to red. So that's what you can do. I can change it to blue, and there we go. So if you guys didn't remember what I was talking about, I said something like you can pick your own color and stuff. So this is what I'm talking about. So like many people have seen this, right? I think many of you guys saw it. And you can basically, in this, you can just pick your own color, so you can do anything you want. And let's just say blue. And there we go, we changed our text to blue. So that's what you can do with this, and this is a lot of fun, I'll say, because I enjoyed this video a lot while making. So I'll say this is the best video, I'll say. And I can change it to yellow, and also you can add custom colors, so you can do that if you have your buttons and stuff. So this is basically how do you add a custom color. This is what it does work. So basically you can save your color. So let's just stay on that color, and you can just add a custom color, and there we go. So if you guys are not seeing, just remember this part. So it's red right here, so I'm just gonna change it to something like dark right there, and this is this color. And if I add it, remember to see this part, which is red, and as you see, just changed. So I can add more, so let's just do that. And now you guys probably have seen the difference. And if fully filled, you can add again, so you can do that, and that's what you can do. So this is a lot better, and you can even change the things. So you can even do this, you can change the dark. So this is basically what I was talking about. So we can even click OK, and our text has been changed to that color. We can change it to green, and let's just click OK, and it did change to that color. So that's basically what you can do. If you want, you can even change the background and stuff. So you can do basically anything you want. So this basically let us pick the color and do something with that if you want to, or you can just store it as something, so if you want to. But I guess that's it for today's video. See you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.